live stream. Live stream jump scare. It's been a while since I've actually done live stream, so let's see how well this is gonna go for today. Been busy with what I've been doing, mainly full-time work and whatnot. On the days off, I take the dogs to the park. Can't wait for the winter to already be here so I could actually do it earlier and then spend the rest of the night maybe doing a live stream daily. I just haven't been on it lately. Not gonna lie. Well, here's a bit of a live stream just to pass the time before I have to take the dogs to the park, since it's already starting to cool down just a little bit, but not fast enough. Either way, here's some Craniac. Let's see what we got here for today. Why is it not popping up on the YouTube thing? I have no idea. There it is. Alright. I want to see. Let me watch it on the YouTube. Let me watch it on the YouTube. Yep. At least I'm able to hear myself, so my mic is on this time. Yo, comment. How have you been? You're everywhere. So let's see. Everything looks fine here. What is this game? Pewdiepie Simulator. There we go. Thumbnail. Actually, I don't have a thumbnail. I should make thumbnails for live streams, honestly. Okay. We'll do that. Seems everything is in order as far as I know. Oh, slow mode. Cool. Yeah, I don't want to do slow mode. Redirect. No, that's fine. There we go. Should be fine. Alright. Just had to put some settings here and there, just to make sure everything is running rather smoothly. I'm doing this in the mobile format, which I'm very happy for that. This is an actual thing. So that way anyone watching on the phone could actually watch it without having it be stretched. If only they have done that a long time ago. It wasn't a thing a long time ago, as far as I know, that mobile streaming, like the format on its own, it had to stay widescreen regardless. But had I known that if this would have been a thing a long time ago, I would have actually just done it in the same format. Recording wise, I'm not too sure. I'm still contemplating on whether or not if I want to make a mobile format for the videos themselves, at least for Pewdiepie Simulator or anything along the matters of that. I'm not too sure just yet. I mean, it could work. It's a little bit more effort because currently, as far as I know, that the software is not capable of doing mobile recording as of yet. The live streaming software is able to, but as far as I know, Elgato can't do it yet. They should update that. They should allow Elgato to do that. Unless that I have no idea what I'm talking about and it's been a thing for the longest of time and I just haven't figured it out yet. I'm gonna have to look that up soon. Not during the live stream. One of the reasons why I like doing live streams is because I like to ramble on a lot. It makes me think and it makes me ponder and it makes me just kind of like, oh, that's a good idea. I should look into it later on. But as far as I know, I can't do it yet. New discoveries here and there. With Craniac, I have a lot of items I need to max out. I've been slacking with Pewdiepie Simulator, I'm not gonna lie. Used to play this game every single day, doing all the quests, and then I figured out that I should only do a select amount of quests just so that the quest for the actual tokens is going to be a lot easier, because a lot of them actually has to do with sending gifts to friends, accepting gifts from friends, adding people. I think they actually got rid of that at some point. If you're already a high enough level, they'll get rid of that quest. one of the quests is to visit 5 rooms, and it's just so time consuming to do that quest. It's like, there's a lot of quests that I don't actually accept. Like 5 sponsor gifts. I don't want to wait for all those gifts. View 5 memes, visit 5 rooms, send gifts every day. And I think one of them, yeah, one of them was play Craniac 10 times. Which reminds me, let's see if I'm able to get that quest to pop up. There's some things here and there. I've been maxing out a lot of items, especially with the animal category. There's 255 of a lot of items, so slowly but surely I've been maxing them out. Every time when an event comes by, I just slowly max out these items. Right now I'm down to the kitty litter box. If I were to crush 2 items, go to the quest, select that quest, get that out of the way, crush 2 items again. Easy. I want that quest to pop up as get 10 of the Craniac things, like play Craniac 10 times. I want to get the quest done as soon as possible, as quickly as possible, and I get infinite quests from the ad spot anyway, so I'm not worried about that. Whenever I do get a quest that just takes a lot of time, I just don't want to deal with that. Crushing 2 items is just so easy to do. 12 pegs out of Puggle is easy. Playing Puggle 5 times is easy. Playing Craniac 5 times is easy. I just don't want to deal with time-consuming quests. I do have the patience for it, but at the same time, it's like when I'm trying to get the videos done as quickly as possible and get all the tokens out of the way, then that's one thing. Especially when there's a quest that you can't do up until the very next day, and yet at the same time, when it hits the next day, you already lose out on the tokens you could have gone on the previous day. No thank you on that one. Hence why I just already get like the 10 gifts thing out of the way. Hey, I wonder if there's anyone new who joined the network yet. I can't see. Oh yeah, look at that. There's a spot open. If anybody wants to join in the network right here, right now, go ahead and do so. By the time that this video gets uploaded, it probably has already been taken. I can't speak today. But yeah, join the network if you haven't done so already. Because I've already uploaded the video with all the Iron Check rewards that you're able to get currently. Kind of sad that there are no new mask rewards for now. I don't know if they're going to get back onto doing that, but for the time being, they have not been making any brand new masks. I wonder why. I'm just hoping to see Sorority in Tube Simulator. That's one thing I really want to see. I want to see Sorority in Tube Simulator. Including a prismatic Sorority. It's going to be a long running meme for the time being until that happens. But I still got to max out all the items. I still got to max out all the Craniac items since they have not been making more Craniac items as of late either. So at least it'll be a good opportunity to catch up, which I really got to get back to live streaming. One thing I'd really want to do is just max out all the items. Like, my main thing for this game right now is just to max out every possible obtainable item within reason. There's no way I'm going to be able to max out every single trophy. Let's be real. I mean, it could be a possibility, but then at the same time, if I were to get to the top 100, I got to get to the next 200, then 300, then 400, and then the bronze trophy. At that point, I would have to constantly be asking people not to vote for my room. That alone will be the most difficult part. And even then, maxing out the events every week, or at least every 3 days, trying to get the max amount of trophies for that, I would say it's going to be impossible. Let's be real. Even let's say if 255 trophies is the max, getting the platinum trophy to get to the top 100 just 255 times that by 3 days each. Let's be generous, 4 days. That's nearly 3 years. Actually, no. That'd be 4 years really, or around 4 years just to max out one trophy. That's insane. Even if we were to go down to three days, it's still a long time. 3 days to get a platinum trophy. Or diamond trophy, I should say. I'm thinking of PlayStation right now. So with the diamond trophy, if you were to get one every 3 days, granted that you're able to get to the top 100 every single time, 255 times 3, you're already looking at a good 765 days. So basically, it's gonna be 2.5 years at that point. 2.5 years for maxing out one set of trophies. And then you gotta do it all over again for the silver trophy, the gold trophy, bronze trophy. Oh yeah, the obsidian trophy. I almost forgot about the obsidian trophy. You're looking at a good 11 years, 10 and 11 years of trying to max out every single trophy. Again, that's going to be impossible. Like, not with that attitude, but that'd be way too much. And then you have the meme trophies to consider too. Nah, that's too much. That's way too much. After a while, though, too, for whatever reason, the leaderboards was actually bugged out as well. At some point, it just became bugged out where people were just getting way too many of the trophies, too. Like, at one point, that it just kept duplicating, where every time you logged in, it would actually say, wow, you won. If you were in the top 500, I think. At least at that given point, every time you logged in, you would get all the reward trophies for that moment until they patched it. Bit of a hot fix, I should say. But I got a long way to go for maxing out every single Craniac item, because I believe I probably got like maybe 2,000 or 3,000 items to max out. 4 of them should already be close to maxing out right now, but the pool has been so large since I have not been actually maxing it out little bit by little bit. A couple of years ago, whenever the event comes around, I would actually just gun-ho try to max it out as soon as possible, even doing live streams daily of just playing Craniac for a couple of hours just to max it out quickly. But again, lately I just have not been getting too motivated to doing videos and live streams as of late. Even with the new shift change where I'm working mornings, I'm just way too tired at the end of the day to actually do anything when I get home. But hopefully that will change. I blame the summer heat of anything, because I have to do things late at night. So hopefully whenever the winter comes, that I will be able to at least go home, take the dogs to the park, go home from the park, shower up, and then do a live stream to end the night. That will be the ideal type of schedule. At least if I'm able to maintain that, keep it consistent throughout the winter season, then that would be one thing. And then once summer hits again, then I'll try to figure it out from there. But for now, we're going to take it slow. Try to get back to it little bit by little bit. A little bit of baby steps. How many items do I actually have to max out? Let's go see. I've already maxed out a lot of these items in the past, but let's see how many right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Wait. Yeah, 23. Yeah, 23. That's a lot. I got a long way to go. I'm not going to be able to max it out this time around, unless if I were to continuously play Craniac. Yeah, I've been slacking. Not gonna lie, I've been slacking. At least 4 of them are already maxed out. Just that's the only consolation I have, but the pool has just been so widened that it's gonna be 1 out of 23 that I'm gonna get the item that I need. If I happen to max out those 4 items, hopefully soon, then that's gonna be 1 out of 19 chances. But then we still have the music items from Craniac to max out. So that's gonna be another thing to worry about. Either my chat is frozen or not many people have been speaking. Gonna refresh real quick. Alright. Is that if you lost your account, then the best way to do it is just to go to support. On the main menu, there should be the little headset with a question mark that has a pink block on there. That should take you to the support page, and then you should be able to message them from there. Just keep in mind that it will take a few business days for them to respond. If you happen to actually have anything to prove that the account was yours, then that'll help them out rather greatly, like any screenshots from your account or anything that you can do to prove that it is your account that you lost. That'd be the best way to go about it. A lot of times, for anyone who's new to the game, or even veterans, okay, I just want to know what time it was, that if you were to go to your page, or at least your stats, that'd be the best way to showcase that it is your account, because no one else could see your stats but yourself. But this is going to be for reference, or anybody who wants to at least take a screenshot of their own account, just in case if things like that were to happen in the future. But yeah, these are my stats. But mainly it'd just be the username and then all the stuff right there, like the start date and whatnot. That shows everything. But yeah, I've been playing the game since day 1. It would have been day 0, but they wanted me to make an account right then and there. I still regret it. I still regret not making the account right then and there, just to start on day 0. Because it would have been September 25th, if I'm not mistaken. No, September 28th. September 28th, I would have been able to start on day 0. That would have been hilarious. And even then, I didn't actually have anything to record Pewdiepie Stupid Simulator with. I had to do some research on how to actually record mobile games. Turns out I had to buy a little bit of a cable to connect my S5 at the time. There was no USB-C. It was just mainly a little bit of... I forgot what it was called. It was just MH something. We had to connect that to a cable type of deal. I love how the game does that at times. Okay, at least the audio's back. But yeah, connect that to a it's like a adapter. It's MH something. I think it's MHIH. I don't remember exactly. But with that, it connects as there's a bit of a HDMI, and then from there you go to a splitter of HDMI to connect to the computer. I didn't use a screen capture at the time. People kept saying, well, you could have just used a screen capture. Like, well, yeah, but the quality would be horrible. Because at least with the cable method, I'll be able to record the gameplay separately from the audio, which is actually more ideal for editing purposes. especially if you want to do some jump cuts or if you want to just add something in between. You can't do that if it's all on screen capture. Because you could actually cut off your audio while the gameplay is going and make it smooth rather than just have it all in one, and then it just gets a little it's like all over the place with that one. Like my commentary, for instance. It's been a while since I've done live commentary. At least in the terms of live streaming. At least with recording a video, I could actually just redo the take as many times as I can. I remember one time it took me 3 minutes just to say a simple sentence because I could not say the sentence to save my life. It was like a bit of a tongue twister. I've been trying to say it over and over and over, but it's just I keep messing up on trying to speak. Yo, Code 3, how have you been? If there's anything we're gonna have to try to bring back would be the lit level 2, like lit level 999 round 2. I still have the account. I still have the account on one of my tablets. All I gotta do is just do a recovery code and then send it over. So if I ever get back into doing that, then I'll be able to do so. I haven't left. I just haven't been in the right mindset to come back. At least for now. I'm still making videos every week at least, so I got that going for me. One of the reasons why I haven't been really live streaming lately is because Palworld is experiencing a bad bug right now. Like, I would totally do Palworld live streams every week. But one of the things is that the most recent updates for Xbox causes the entire world to just be corrupted. Like, you could not load up your save file, it becomes corrupt, and then you lose everything on that save file. I am not risking it. I already spent so many hours on that, and I am not gonna ever risk losing that right now. Because that would be a huge demotivation for me. It's like, if I were to lose that world, then I would just give up on it. I almost captured every single pal. I've been arduously getting so many 100% eggs type of deal, at least with the move sets or the skill sets that I want them to have. I'm not too keen on the stats as of yet, so I'm glad I haven't done that, because that was more of a recent update they have done to where you're able to see the stats and then work your way to try to perfect it. So had I been doing that more, then that would have been even more devastating. But for now, it's just more or less the skills that I wanted to have for every single pal. But regardless, is that I've been spending so much time with Palworld that I did not want to lose everything I have done for it, because I barely made a brand new camp. I already got level 55. I am trying to get every single schematic thus far, even the new schematics that you can only get from the oil rigs. And even then, that's a grind, because you can only do that once every hour unless you were to change the settings to be more frequent, which I haven't done yet. But at the same time, it's like, since the new bug dropped, I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. I am not gonna risk losing everything that I've ever done and worked for in that game. But I still want to go back to Operation Bedrock, if we're gonna speak about grinds. When is that gonna happen? I have no idea, dude. I have absolutely no idea. I will say it's my fault for getting burnt out of Minecraft. The most recent one, you've already seen it. You've been there. Was the anniversary, the 12th year anniversary of Operation Bedrock, and I still get comments to this day that people want to see it return. I'm like, I'm like, if it's gonna return, then I need as much of a commitment from the viewers as of for me to make a commitment of working on it. It's gonna have to be a two-way street for that one. It's still been insane that people grew up with Operation Bedrock and have seen it. I've seen people make comments saying like, oh, they're in their 20s now when they watched the series when they were just 10. I'm like, god dang, I'm old. Like, time flies, but that does not... that alone, it's still wholesome. It is still wholesome, but it's just I'm getting old and I'm not getting any younger. The baby steps, a little bit of baby steps. I know, right? Have you been, Sylvain? I still gotta get back to Turbo Kid. And I know that the update for Nintendo, they're being a little bit, like, a lot of delays going on with Nintendo. Can't wait for the actual physical copy, though. That'd been good. Mainly, bear with me. I did not get much sleep last night because somebody called me up at 8 a.m. and interrupted my sleep. So I wanted to do a live stream just before I take my dogs to the park. So I just wanted to kill some time. I'm like, I have not played Tube Simulator for a while now, so let's get back into that. And it brings up the question whether or not when Nintendo makes their Switch 2, if the old Switch games would be compatible. Knowing Nintendo, they will do that because every single time when they make a brand new console, a lot of times they've been having a lot of backwards compatibility. Like the Nintendo Wii, you're able to play GameCube games before they made a brand new version of the Wii that can't do that. Then you had the Wii U that you're able to play the Wii U games and the Nintendo Wii games. The Switch was the only thing that was different because, of course, with the Switch, you could only do cartridges. But since everybody's been asking for the Switch 2, I am 99% sure that for anyone who gets the Switch 2, they'll still be able to play their old Switch games. That'd be the most ideal thing. It's not gonna lie, I have not updated my Switch for a very long time. I got the one that has the red and blue Joy-Con. The last time I played the Switch was when Super Mario RPG came out. And I still gotta play that game. Or at least work further into that game. I've been trying to get the whole 999 jump thing. Or at least I believe it's just 100 jumps. But overall, what's been going on with me is just I've been still adjusting to the whole new shift thing where I'm working from 4 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., which is very nice, honestly. The difference in the workload that I have to do is day and night, unintended. That I do have a less of a workload to deal with. But mainly when I come back home, it's just, I am a bit tired, but at the same time, it's just, I want to rest up. I just haven't really gone back into doing daily live streams as of yet. I'm just hoping for winter to already be here, so I'm going to try out the whole thing where I'm going to go to work, I'm going to go home, take the dogs to the park, come home from the park, and then do a live stream, and then go to sleep. Like, I'm going to try with that method to see how well that works. And of course, whenever Tube Simulator makes a new update, of course I'm going to be making an update video right then there. At least I've been keeping up with that one. I try to do it on the same day as the update, but at least that if I don't get the upload done that day, I could always just upload it the next day. At least I've been consistent with the update videos. And so far, I have not missed much of the Craniac items. I still got it. I'm still quick. I'm still accurate. Ooh, and 2 new items. So that's going to be the very next update. Cool. Oh wait, what about the anniversary event? Or less that we're going to get the sci-fi event and then the anniversary event. Oh yeah, no, it's still early in the month. Yeah, we have time. We totally have time. No problem, Sylvain. I still have a lot of goals I want to do for the game. Of course, one of them is maxing out all the regular items. So if I were to do a daily live stream, that would be one of the things I'm going to do. Just try to max out every item. But overall, have a good one. Thank you for keeping the game updated. Oh, I need a refresh. There we go. Screen froze on me. But yeah, good to know that the upcoming event will be sci-fi, which makes sense because every single time that we get a mini-city event, sci-fi follows up with it because mini-city event and sci-fi go hand in hand. Sci-fi is the sequel to mini-city. That's why you see a lot of items that has to deal with a mini-city. It's pretty interchangeable too, because a lot of items that work for one thing could also go for the other thing too. But I do miss the daily grind when I was going for a lit level 999. Because I had that schedule down. I wake up early, eat food, do a live stream, be done with the live stream, then go to work. I worked the night shifts even then. So it's like if I didn't do a stream or if I didn't make a video that day, then there's no chance of doing anything when I get back home because it'd already be too late. But I did remain consistent with that one. That was very fun. Took me 3 months from February up until June to get that done. It's a constant grind, and now look at this. I have 15 trillion views to spend. So I could literally max out every Craniac item all over again. If I'm not mistaken, that would easily be enough to get to level 999. And even then, back then, you were not able to crush the Craniac items into pixel dust. But when you maxed out on everything, that was it. And then there were a few bugs here and there that were discovered. So it was pretty much good that I actually pushed as far as I did to get to level 999, because there was a lot of new things that were added and a lot of things that were fixed from that. If I was not mistaken, I think it was the sports category that was bugged at that point too. When I maxed out every sport item, it would still pop up. Even though it was comedy, it was just one of the categories that just once it popped up, and if you were to grab it and you already maxed it out, it would just give you nothing. You're like, haha, you wasted your time and effort for nothing. And then, of course, if you maxed out every single item, then you would see nothing. Oh, then the view bubbles, the subscriber bubbles, the occasional egg token bubble, and things like that. And then, of course, there were the Prisma. So, Prisma pixelings that you're able to get, too. Anytime when I see that, that was an actual treat. Double? Nope, I popped one. Ah, well. It's gonna be so far from maxing out at least the other 4 items that were so close to maxing out. Like, have 200 of each of the older items. How many more music items do I need to max out, too? Let's see. The other 4 items, real quick. Or 5, I should say. I need 5 for... Let's see. 44 of the speedboats, 36 of the airplanes, 26 of the cruise ship, 35 of that building right there. I usually call it the Taj Mahal. Then we have 47 of the factories. This layout, you're displeased by it. Would you rather have it widescreen on a mobile device that has way too much space? If you're watching it on a computer, it should be fine though. Because I'm looking at it on a 4K monitor and it looks fine. It just looks very large. Not gonna lie. Mobile? Okay. It shouldn't be that bad, right? It's not like it shrunk or anything. What? I want to see it from my phone. I'm curious. Because that's the one thing I didn't double check. I only double checked on the actual thing on the monitor. Oh no, it's fine. Oh, I see what you mean. Wipe up for the next stream. Come on now. I want to watch this stream. I can see why. Because looking at it, I can see the username on the very top. How many people are watching? 2 thumbs up. Then you have the chat that's overlaying on the screen itself. I could see why. View channel, description, quality. At least quality is 1080p. That's good. If I were to go widescreen, hold on, I want to change the orientation. See how that looks. I am absolutely curious. Oh, membership gifting. I could actually gift memberships. That's cool. Okay. Again, I'm just curious of how it looks on mobile. Okay, you can actually scroll through the chat. That's cool. Can I hide the chat though? Live chat settings. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you can turn live chat on and off. That's cool. So if you just want to lurk without seeing the chat, you can do that. Alright. I'm just glad that it looks fine on mobile. It just literally looks like you're in the game itself. That's cool. Okay, now I'm going to close it off. Close it. Okay, that would explain why people are not chatting either. That people want to chat, they can chat. If they don't want to chat, they can just turn off the live chat and they don't have to see the comments. So that's probably why some people are not even chatting. Okay, that makes sense. And what was I talking about again? Inventory, yes. Maxing out 5 items will take forever because I need, there's going to be a 1 in 23 chance of getting said items. So that's going to take forever. Okay, now let's see the music category for Craniac. Me too. I went to sleep around midnight, I believe. I woke up at 2, went back to sleep, and then I got a call from a spam number at 8 a.m., and that killed the rest of my sleep. I literally just couldn't go back to sleep. I was just scrolling through Twitter. I'm still calling it Twitter. I'm not going to call it X. I'm just seeing what I've missed, seeing anything new, seeing all the drama and things like that, just reading up of what people have to say about things here and there. And I just couldn't go back to sleep. I was just hoping that I would just pass out again, but nah, I just couldn't sleep. By the way, there's my poster. But yeah, I'm tired today as well, but I wanted to make a stream so I could at least have something productive going on before I go to the park today. Because my dogs need their exercise. Oh yeah, I was going to go to the music category. 255, 255, 255, 255, 255, 255. 181. Apparently this is the rarest one of all. I was able to max out everything else, but the gap between that and then the musical tornado is so abundantly noticeable right there. I have to get 74 of that musical note for that tornado. It looks cool though. Place that down. Oh wait. I don't know how to play this game anymore. There. Look at that. Look at that musical note tornado. It looks absolutely cool. Not gonna lie. The life? Yeah. I've not been doing much, honestly. Even after the whole shift change. I'm happy for it. I am absolutely happy for it. I'm not gonna lie to you. It sucks that I have to wake up at 2 a.m. every day. But at the same time, when I'm done with work, I am done with work for the rest of the day. That I have the rest of the day off to do whatever I need to do. And then I try to go to bed by 8. That's 6 hours of sleep, which I could function on 6 hours of sleep. Because if I try to go any earlier, if I try to go by 6 p.m., it's not going to work out because we still have dogs in the house. And they are loud. So that is not an option. 8 p.m. is when they start to calm down a bit. They still get rowdy, but even they know it's time to sleep around that time. The only main perpetrator, honestly, sucks to say it, but it would be my husky. She is my shadow. She likes to check up on me. Or even if she doesn't want to check up on me, she wants me to give her some attention. She'll go up to my door. Sometimes she'll scratch at the door, but a lot of times she'll start whining. I'm like, God dang it, I can't just say no. I open the door, be like, hey, I'm still here. I need some sleep. Close the door, and then she walks away. I'm like, most of the time, that's the end of that. At least she does it right before I'm going to go to sleep. So, there's that. It's not like I'm already asleep, and then she does it. It's just like she knows I'm going to go to sleep. It's like this is her way of saying good night. Like I said, I cannot say no. But now it's just, I'm hoping winter will already be here. I don't really count fall because it's still hot during the fall at times. But it's always like kind of like a 50-50 coin flip. It's like, is it going to be a good day or is it going to be a bad day? But once it hits winter, it's definitely going to be good days where even if it's going to be cold, it's still going to be nice throughout the afternoon. And then when it gets to the evening, and then at that point, that's when it gets colder. But just as long as it cools down enough that we could go to the park early, like as soon as I go straight home, I go take the dogs to the park for about 2 hours. Then I should be home, let's say around 5 p.m., which is ideal. Even by 6 p.m. Just do a quick live stream and then go to bed. Because at least at that time, it shouldn't be too late for most people. But it'd be kind of like the time where everyone is just winding down for the day. So hopefully I'll be able to do constant daily live streams then. Yoink. But who knows? Maybe I'll actually do daily live streams soon too. Because I could see it. Basically, I come home around 1 p.m. I could eat by, or at least shower up and eat by 2 p.m. and then do a live stream maybe around 2:30 to 4:30. That could be a thing. We'll see. Like I said, with these live streams, I think about things loudly. And since it's going to be a whole different time zone thing, like maybe some of my friends will be around this time too. I wonder how I wonder how he's doing. He pops up every once in a while. It's just been a long while since we've done a voice chat. I do miss those days though. I'm just curious whether or not if Black Ops 6 is worth it. Who pops up occasionally? That would be Nick. Valve 16. Imagine if he just pops up right now because I summoned him. I manifested him into existence just now by saying his name. He just has the spider senses tingling that someone called his name and he knows exactly where to go. That's 5 times the size of the price. God dang. This is a sad state of gaming. Why does it need to be downloaded onto your hard drive? Like, I get it in one sense, but back in the day, you didn't need to do that. The only time where the file sizes would be large if you are playing on Xbox Live and then you're buying and downloading the DLC for that. Like, Modern Warfare 2 back in the day wasn't even that large. Like, the DLC was larger than the game itself. Oh, by the way, I'm curious, are you going to get Borderlands 4? I had no idea that the game wasn't even in development. Borderlands 1 and 2 will always be the best, though. Let's be real. I have not even finished 3. I think the last part of 3, it was when I was in the whole tournament thing. I think that's when I stopped playing.
「
I think that's when I stopped playing. I'm pretty sure Ian still plays Borderlands. I still find it funny to this day that he did not want anything to do with Borderlands when I first told him about it. Because he heard RPG and it was like, oh no, I don't like it. I told him, like, it was RPG with guns. Like, give it a try. I know you're gonna love it. It's so much fun. And yeah, what do you know? It was fun. So you could blame me for that, Steve. Eden 6 segment, that was just half of the game left. Maybe we should get back into the game. Let's just, like, I should just get back to the game to finish it off. Like, just do the quest, do like that. No need to do the whole grind sessions. And I think even during that time, I was having trouble with the internet. I don't remember. Is Ava the one being the replacement siren, or was that the one who got Lilith killed? Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't played Borderlands 3, but that's the thing that really, really ticks me off. Oh wait, Maya was the replacement for Lilith, and Ava's one that got her killed, or got Lilith killed, wasn't it? Like, I couldn't even remember the names. That's how sad it is. It's like, I don't want to knock down the game, but it's that if you don't remember the characters' names, things like that, that not being as memorable, then it may not be a good game. Hot take. I still find it funny how Borderlands 2 brought in brand new DLC characters. And they were really tied in with the main game, but at the same time, it was pretty cool though. At least the gameplay itself is good. Like, that's the main takeaway, that it's still a fun game to play because you still have your elementals, you still have your weaponry, you still have the armor, you still have the main gameplay that was never deviated from the first one. It's just the story in itself is the one that I just didn't like. Like, that's like, I could go back to Borderlands 1, even if I already know the whole story, and I know exactly the main loop, but it's still fun. And then you have the movie, which it should have been a success, but the whole thing about it is that it was made by directors who have never played the game. If that's what I'm understanding. Because they brought in Tiny Tina, that should have been in the sequel to the first movie, and they got rid of Brick and Mordecai. No. Just, if you were going to make a Borderlands movie, you have to use the 4 main characters. And if you want to use Tiny Tina as a cliffhanger, or what is, I can't remember the word for my, I can't remember the word at the top of my head right now. But that's not an Easter egg. It could be an Easter egg. That could work. I can't remember the name. I cannot remember what's called. I'm just saying, like, it's gonna be like, you're gonna know that the sequel is gonna come in. Cameo, yeah, you could have her as a background character for all I know, but no. After credits. Let's just say after credits, because you know that something's gonna happen, that they're gonna bring on the second movie. I'm sorry, I just cannot think of the word on the top of my head right now. It's like kind of on the tip of my tongue, but just have Tiny Tina Teaser, yes, that's the word. Like a teaser for the next movie. Cliffhanger kind of works too, but you get the idea. Like, just have Tiny Tina appear, even as a voiceover. You don't see her, but you hear her, and you know, if anyone who's played the game, you know that she's gonna appear. That would have been the play to do for, hey, we're gonna have a sequel. And even if the sequel never happens, at least that in its own would be kind of like a funny moment. But again, I have not even watched the movie to know exactly what happened, but still, it's like, you should have done the first 4 characters. You should have had Lilith, Rick, Mordecai, and Roland. Just stick with the original story, but expand it. Because everyone who's already played the game will already know what's going to happen anyway, so at least explore, make like a 2-hour movie of just going through the whole wasteland at Pandora. Of course, you could have Marcus in there, Claptrap. Anna could be in there too, of course, but they actually included her as one of the main characters of the movie, which still is kind of funny how they actually got the actress to play her, because everyone knows, like, oh, she is perfect, and yeah, she is absolutely perfect. Right now, I can't even remember the actress at the top of my head. I blame being woken up at 8 a.m. when I was trying to sleep, because Tuesday is when I catch up on sleep. Like, Monday, I go through my whole work shift from, I wake up at 2 a.m., eat food, get ready to go to work at 4. And basically Monday is where I practically stay up for 24 hours. Because that's kind of like my reset. I still stay up, even though I should have been sleeping early, but at the same time, it's like, I'm still gotta take the dogs to the park, because it's still my day off. So usually Mondays where I'm going to stay up for nearly 24 hours, reset, go to sleep, wake up at noon at the least, as I probably will get around maybe 12 hours of sleep. That's kind of what I was trying to shoot for. But no, I got woken up at 8 a.m., which I think I probably got, I want to say I at least got 6 to 7 hours of sleep. So it was still decent, but I wanted to sleep in that. So it ruined my momentum and ruined my morning. I am not gonna lie, I completely forgot about the pre-sequel. I forgot that was a thing. I have it too. I forgot it was a thing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I still own the physical copies of all the games. One of these days, I'm gonna go back to playing Borderlands. One of these days. I'm not gonna lie, I just want to just start playing more and more games. Like, on top of going back to Operation Bedrock, of course, because, you know, we still gotta finish that series. Take them along with us. Just all live in a house, like all in the same household. We could have a streaming room type of deal. What, it'd be like 4-bedroom house type of deal. One of the bedrooms would be the streaming room where we all just play games, live stream, and make content in that room. Preferably a place where it has fiber internet. Because if you have 3 people live streaming at the same time, then yeah, we're gonna need a lot of bandwidth. Although it could still work with a 4 split screen too. I wonder how confusing that would be for the viewer to see, like, let's say, like Borderlands, you playing on the screen, then you have the 4 different viewpoints. Well, of course, I'll be Mordecai. I mean, if you want Nick to be that. Ian would main Lilith, of course, because he already knows all the setups for that. Bring back some food. I'm hungry. I didn't know that being too pretty was the problem. Can I have at least 10,000 channel memberships or even 1,000 Twitch subs so I can quit my job? I should make that as the goal. 1,000 concurrent Twitch subs or 10,000 concurrent channel memberships. Then I'll quit my job and just make content full time. Let that be a thing. I only say 10,000 channel memberships because you could become a channel member for $1. But I'm curious. Oh no, I think I already looked it up. That if you want to gift a channel membership, it's still going to be $5 each. Yeah. $5 per channel membership. Good to know, though. Good to know. One thing, of course, is that I'm going to have to get back to making actual content. Even if it's like whatever it would be, honestly, because I've been way too scared to actually do anything. Because I know I've talked about making content, doing things here and there, but I just have not brought myself up to doing so. I even bought a lavalier microphone and a 3.5 millimeter jack adapter with USB. Yeah, USB-C. So that I could actually plug into the phone and then use the lavalier to plug into that adapter and then use that as a microphone. I still gotta test that out. I already know I did one test, but I wasn't satisfied with that one. I do kind of miss the days of the early YouTube where anyone could just make content and nobody really cared about the whole audio thing. Just as long as it's not like so bad. Like it can be bad, but not so bad. Y'all know the difference of that. Be like the difference between this type of audio versus a $10 Xbox 360 microphone. I still got my Blue Yeti microphone. I remember upgrading from the Logitech headset to the Blue Yeti, and then I upgraded from the Blue Yeti up until the Shure SM7B microphone. Before I got the Go XLR interface, I forgot what it's called right now. I'm not gonna lie. I had the Scarlett 2i2. And I had the Cloud Lifter. I still have that's connected to the Go XLR. The funniest thing ever was that the Go XLR had a recent, or not really recent update. It was like a few months ago, but it still got a hardware update. When I was under the impression and understanding that it would never receive a new update ever again. So Telecom really just made a move there, just to upgrade their Go XLRs. Or was it Helicon? I think it was called Helicon. But still, it was nice to know that I finally got an update for after all so long, so maybe it'll actually continuously receive updates. What's kind of funny is that I was already watching Philip DeFranco earlier. I haven't finished watching the movie, or not movie, what am I talking about? I'm still tired, but watching the YouTube video, like, already watched the part where they're talking about people going back to Twitch after the YouTube exclusivity contract has ended and things like that. They're already talking about if you are a small creator, then the best way to go about this is to just do multi-streaming. So that will be a thing. Like, I'm just happy that Twitch allows people to multi-stream from Twitch to YouTube, which at some point I'm gonna have to get back into doing so again. I'll have to set up a Restreamio account and then just start doing that. Because I already know a lot of Twitch partners are also doing live streams over on YouTube. The one thing that YouTube really needs to do is step up their game still. Like, it's cool that they finally brought a lot of things that Twitch has already gone for a long time. One thing they still gotta do is actually allow raids to happen, you know? If a YouTuber is done live streaming, like, okay, I'm gonna send you all to this guy because he's doing another thing. They really need to do that. One of the main points about Twitch is that there's always been a community setting over on Twitch where everyone is in on the jokes. Everyone is like the culture of using meme emotes. Like, if something funny happens, everyone uses the Keck W emote. Just more or less like that. Like, you can never really replicate that onto YouTube because YouTube doesn't really have anything like that unless you have the like better Twitch TV settings, or what was it called? Well, there's Franker Z. TTTV, I think TT, or I think it was TT7 or TTV7. I can't remember. But other than that, it's just all the extensions. I think I already have one of the extensions here too. Yeah. Oh, I could actually have 50 emotes now instead of 15. I remember that 15 was the thing. Just trying to see what other things I got. Okay. Yeah, Franker Z. Yeah, it's called 7TV, yeah. Yeah, 7TV, then you have Franker Z, Franker Phase Z, Better, Twitch TV. They have a lot of options now. I have no idea if it actually appears on everybody's screen or it's just only the people who have the extension. I'm pretty sure it's just going to show up as plain text. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to add more emotes. Oh, I'll do that later. Because if I'm actually gonna stream more on Twitch, then I'm still gonna enable better Twitch TV settings. Have all the separate emotes. Because I can do 50 now. Maybe I'll even do more if I'm going to be real serious about it. We'll see, though. We will see. I'm also curious whether or not it actually shows up on YouTube, too. And if YouTube is so great, why isn't there a YouTube, too? But if I were to make some YouTube shorts, I'm going to be doing a broadcasting voice. Or maybe even a calm voice, kind of like a more podcast type voice. Because what's funny is that I actually got a comment on the whole Star's birthday video saying, hey, I randomly just came across this video. Not only that it's wholesome, but you do sound like you have a movie trailer voice. I'm like, cool, thank you. Oh yeah, by the way, Star is 13. For those who have missed it. How dare you miss Star's birthday? It was on August 22nd of 2024. He was born on August 22nd of 2011. What's funny is I completely missaid the whole thing. I had to cut that out. Is that I misspoke, saying that she was born on 2001 instead of 2011. I made that video when I came home from work, so I was already dead in the brain in that moment. But like, I'm not, I'm not gonna say that because she'd be 23 years old. That'd be insane though. If she lived up to be 23, that'd be one thing. But nah, it's like, nah. I just didn't want to include that. %. This phone will last a while. So if I ever happen to get a brand new phone just so that I could use this phone for just streaming mobile games, that'd be one thing. Or if I get a new phone to be the stream type phone, that'd be another thing. Because I've been looking into finding tablets to stream with, but it's like at that point I might as well just buy a brand new phone, or even if it's just one that's already refurbished, then I could just use that to stream. Yoink. I missed. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I know I could possibly make payments. If I were to buy a refurbished phone that's unlocked, then that'd be a thing. Because a lot of them is around $200. And you can make payments on that. And I'll only just be buying it just for the fact that I'll just be streaming with it. Be more of an updated phone type of deal. Because S9 still runs fine, it's just it lags a lot when it comes to some of the games. Because it is an old phone. I'm just using it to stream right now. I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons why occasionally there's a disconnection with the cable because of how old it is. It's just been run down for so long. I basically got the S9 Plus when it was pretty much brand new and I upgraded from the S8. I'm just curious how well it would run now if I were to do an upgrade. Yoink. But who knows? Like I said, I'm thinking about a lot of things here. One thing's for sure is I can't wait for it already to be cold enough. Probably have to do some side projects here and there. Ooh, another Prisma egg. Will I be able to get this? Already got the first one, which was a Prisma Mimic, so let's see if I'm able to grab this egg, and looks like I'm able to with that wonky hitbox. I'm looking at the replay right now. There was no way I should be able to get that, but I did. Oh, it's been a while since I've actually screenshotted this. I'm going to do this right now, so there you go. And it's Phoebe. Just in case if I ever want to make a thumbnail with a Prisma egg, then I have it right there. So if anyone ever want to know how I make my screenshots with Pewdiepie Simulator, it's just a lot of screenshots and a lot of Photoshop. It's simple, but it works. I pretty much know that I'm not going to be able to max out everything right here, unless if I were to play Craniac for 5 hours straight a day for the next 5 days. I'm pretty sure I'd be able to max things out. And that's fine. Maybe I'll try to max out everything in the anniversary event, since that's gonna be a quick 2-week event, maybe 11 days probably. 11 days to enjoy this event. That's mainly the theme, honestly. A lot of times that we have 11 days to enjoy all the events here, which is more than enough time to be able to get every single token from all the daily quests and whatnot. VIP? VIP for me? Oh yeah, because it's already midnight GMT. Cool. In the network, nobody has joined yet. There's still some time to join. Who will be the lucky person to join the network? Hey, welcome back. It's so funny though. I have more followers in this game than I have subscribers on YouTube. Can't wait till I reach 100,000 followers and be like, hey, y'all need to subscribe. If half of y'all subscribe, then I'll be able to get to 100,000. That's even true for this fact right now. This guy is close to getting 1 billion views. People Shadow is gonna be next. Cool. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Oh hey, I only need 46 more of the musical notes. No, 56. I don't know how to do math. 56. Start off at 71, now we're down to 56. But yeah, it is possible. Is that if I were to grind a few hours a day, I should be able to get all the Craniac items done and done. Maybe I should do that while I'm at the park. Just work on Craniac. Because all I gotta do is just tap the arrow twice. I don't need to watch too much of that. Or pay attention too much. Even if I miss, it's not going to be the end of the world. Well, maybe it is, because I missed 3 times in a row now. Can't we make it 4? 4 times miss? No, we cannot. But yeah, if I actually go to make YouTube shorts like I said I wanted to do, the main gimmick is probably going to be making an announcer voice every video. That would be the main gimmick. whatever content I make, I just do it in a broadcasting or radio voice or even a podcasting voice. Now the dogs are barking. What's funny is that my husky doesn't actually bark. And since my German Shepherd is deaf, a lot of times she does not know when to stop barking. Yoink. How did that miss, though? Okay, now that should have not missed either. Oh, well. Oh, I forgot to actually make cold water. I knew I forgot to do something today. I only say that because I usually bring cold water to the park for the dogs to drink. And I forgot to do that. Okay, whenever I end the live stream, then hopefully 1 hour should be good enough to make cold water. I think it should be enough time. More musical notes. But I do hope that everyone's day is going well today. Which reminds me, I spoke much about water earlier that I forgot to drink a water bottle. Gotta remember to stay hydrated, everyone. All right, there we go. It's kind of funny that I completely forgot how time works. That I've already been streaming for 2 hours. 2 hours was the main goal, but then I lost track of time because I forgot how time works. But I'm not even too worried about these tokens right here to obtain for the last 3 premium items, because it's just going to be a random premium item for the item pack that you're able to get for the event, which it would either be a random item from Mini City or the Lilliputian pack. So, not too worried about that. Crafty, what does Crafty have for today? Not bad items. A lot of this is the... whatchamacallit? The daily login packs. So for today's batch, I'm going to have chances of obtaining these login rewards. 250 bucks each though. I would rather wait for the item pack to come out. Still nice though. If it actually brought you never before seen items to obtain, then that'd be a thing where a lot of people would go for, including myself. Either way, how close are we for maxing out some of these items? 52 of the musical items, so that's going to be done in a short time. Play more and more Craniac as time goes by. Then for the Mini City event, did I even max out any of the older ones? Where is it at right now? Completely forgot how to navigate. I would need 43 of the factories, then 32 of the Taj Mahal, 24 of the cruise ship, 31 of the airplane, then 37 of the speedboat. So kind of funny how they brought the speedboat right there to be included in the Kraken icon or item right there. So there you go. Nice little reference. Mainly, that's pretty much all there is to it. Just wanted to do a quick stream for a bit, and then rest up to go to the park later on to get some exercise and let the dogs get their exercise. Once it becomes cooler, then that's going to be more ideal for everything, including myself. I'll try to do daily live streams at some point. Get back to the grind of doing so. Hopefully it takes off. Hopefully that more people show up, and then we'll just have fun. Just because that's all it's all. Because that is all what's all about. I don't even know how to speak it right now. I do need some rest. Either way, good to know that the sci-fi event is going to come up soon. We're going to get 2 brand new items made by Sylvain. So that's going to be nice to see. Which one will it be? I don't know. I'm going to have to take a guess. So that's going to be the next event, probably. We have 4 more days after this event. Then the following Wednesday, that would be the day before the event. So can't wait then. I'll make a video once it happens, and we'll see where it goes from there. I still want to thank everybody for showing up. Thank you for stopping on by. Thank you for the support. And we'll see what will happen once I get back into the daily grind of doing live streams and content. But until then, have a good day, everyone. Stay safe out there. I've been SwordKings90, and as always, I'll see you guys next time in a new video or live stream.